English 1, Chapter 3, Water, Water Everywhere, Part 1. Unit 3, Water, Water Everywhere. This is the new chapter that we are going to start today. And we'll start with the activity 1. This unit is about the water that is necessary for life on our planet. Look at the picture, writ- write the name of as many objects as you can. Now, in this first picture, in activity 1, what all you can see, what I can see is the sun, cloud, rain, then sea, water body. Okay, so when I see it completely, what I see in this chapter is, in this first picture, is the entire water cycle. So the next question in this activity is been also asked, what is happening to the water in the picture? So what is happening? It's a water cycle that has been taking place. Because of the sun, the water gets evaporated. After that, it condensed in the form of cloud. When it forms a water droplet, and when the water droplets, when the cloud become heavy, the water droplets comes down in the form of air, and again in the form of rain, and again it merges into the water bodies, and again the same cycle takes place. So what is happening basically in the picture is the water cycle that has been taking place. So moving ahead in this chapter, activity 2, this is a small story of a boy Vijay, which has been divided into two parts. So the name has been given to it as a water boy part 1 and water boy part 2. Okay, so we'll read this story. I'll be reading it from my textbook, and at the same time I'll also share the screen with you. Okay, so what is happening? Water boy part 1. Vijay liked to play with water. He liked to play with water in many ways. So he is a small boy. He likes to play with the water the way we all like to do. Okay, it has been said he likes to play in many ways. So let's see how many ways he likes to play. He liked to fill up a big tub with water and play with his toy boat in there. Okay, so he plays with a toy boat in the water filled with a huge bucket. He likes to make a big mud puddles in the garden and pretend it was a lake. Now he makes a puddle in the garden. What is puddle? What do you mean by word puddle? The puddle means where the water is been collected. Okay, and he assumes that water collected water a puddle as a lake, and pretend means something which is not true, but once one believe that it is true. So the meaning of pretend is that he likes to open the hose and splash his friends when they are walked by. Hose means what? A small rubber wire, not small but a rubber pipe. Okay, and splash means what? When the water is been on someone. Okay, so he splashes water when the people or his friends pass or walk by. Okay, his mother told him many times not to waste water, but he did not listen. One day his mother decided to take him with her to visit her brother. So one day his mother told him that you should not waste the water, but he is not listening to her. And then once she decided that she should take him, Vijay, to her brother's place. That means Vijay was about to go to his mama's place. Vijay's uncle stay in a small village. Vijay was very happy to go because he would be able to play with his cousins. Vijay and his mother arrived at his uncle's place late at night, and Vijay went off to sleep. So he was very happy, he was very excited that he would be going and playing with his cousins. But they reached at his uncle's place at late night, and so he went to sleep because he was exhausted. Suddenly, in the middle of the night, Vijay woke up. There was lot of noise outside his room. Vijay could not understand why so many people were awake at night, but he was very tired. Very soon he fell back to sleep. Then in the mid of the night, what happened? He woke up. He woke up because he heard a lot of sound of lot of people outside his room, but he could not understand what is happening outside his room, and he was so tired that immediately went back to the sleep. Next page, I'll turn the page for you. Activity 3. After this, activity 3, what characters have been mentioned in the story so far? So in this chapter that we have started, Water Boy part 1, which all characters has been mentioned in the story so far? So it's Vijay, a boy about whom we are talking about, his mother, and the village people making noise. So these are the characters that about whom it has been talked till now. Okay. Then the next question is, while Vijay was sleeping, something happened to awake up the other people in the house. What do you imagine might have happened? So they are asking a question. When Vijay was sleeping, something happened, and people were all awake in the house. So what would have happened? So as per the story, they must have got water supply at an odd hour at midnight, and they might be busy filling the storing water in the bucket and the small utensils, or it might have happened that some burglar would have come and some theft would have taken place. So anything would have taken place, but these are the two reasons that I think would have happened. Okay. Then the next question is that they are asking, ask your classmate what they think might have happened in the house. Write down the idea of your classmate that you find most interesting. Now this I cannot answer for you. You have to do it on your own, and all three these questions that has been asked in activity 3, you have to write it in the textbook using pencils. Okay, I'll be sending the answers of first two questions in the PDF. The third one is need to be written by you because they are asking your idea. Okay, moving ahead to activity 4, Water Boy part 2. Activity 4, Water Boy part 2. So we are extending the part 1 and we are trying to understand what would have happened next. The next morning, Vijay got up and went to the bathroom. When he opened the tap, there was no water. He looked around and found water stored in many buckets. He was surprised and asked his cousin about it. So, next morning, when he woke up, as usual, he might be doing the things that he might be doing at his place. He tried to open a tap and there was no water, and he was very surprised. He observed that there were many buckets which were filled with the water. So he asked to his cousin what happened, and he was very surprised about it. His cousin Rajesh, now this is a new character that has been introduced to us. His cousin Rajesh explained that there was no water anywhere. It had not rained for a couple of years, and all the lakes have dried up. They had to depend on some water that come from one tap, and they had to keep awake to see that they did not miss it, as it could come any day and any time. So Rajesh is explaining that it has been many years that there were couple of years because in which the rainfall has not taken place in his area, in his geographical area, and because of that the lakes, the water bodies of that area is all dried up, and the water comes in a tap, and everyone is dependent upon that one tap to collect the water, and it comes at any time. There is no fixed timing or schedule given in which the water comes. So they have to be very alert, they have to be very vigilant when the water is coming, and they immediately feel the water as much they required. I hope so, as much they required they would be able to get it or not. Okay, next, last night last night luckily the water had come, but it might be days before it come again. So they are saying it was their luck that last night they got the water, and the noise which has taken place when he was sleeping was because of this only, that people were collecting water for themselves. And he is saying that now next they don't know when the water would come. Till then they would have to only use the water they have collected in the night. Rajesh told Vijay to be very careful and not to waste water. So what Rajesh has said, that he made Vijay understand that he need to use the water very carefully, and he should not waste a single drop of water, because water is scarce in that area. Next, wait, I will change the page for you. So now he is saying you have to use the water very carefully. If the family runs out of water, they would have to buy water from someone else, and it would be very expensive. Now see the situation. This is a real situation in India. In many of the areas, in many of the geographical areas, the rainwater has not been collected properly, or there has been no rain at all, because of which the water bodies are all dried up. Okay, and people buy water. This is the reality that is been said in this chapter. Okay, so he's also saying that they need to buy a water. Rajesh gave Vijay some examples of ways to use water wisely. Now Rajesh has given few examples to Vijay to use water very wisely. But before we move into the chapter, I would like to tell you that you would have this question in your mind, that in many of the areas we see the news nowadays that this river is overflowing, that river is overflowing, we have a flood in Bihar, we have a flood in Assam, and ma'am is talking about there is a water scarcity. Yes, this is a reason, and this is the situation which is actually taking place. In some part there is a scarcity of water, and there in some places there is abundance of water, because of which the human life is affected in both the ways. And this is all because there is an imbalance in the nature that has been taking place. Okay, ecological imbalance that we call. Ecological means environmental imbalance that is taking place. We'll talk in detail once we meet in the school again. Okay, but right now we'll see how Rajesh gave Vijay some examples of ways to use water wisely. He gave Vijay a glass of water and told him to use it for brushing the teeth. See, now when we go to brush the teeth in near to washroom, near wash basin, what do? We first open the tap and then we start brushing. If people are not doing so, they might not be using little water, people might be using lot of water. So children, when we brush our own teeth, then we have to see that we use minimum of water, but that does not mean that we need to compromise with our hygiene. We have to take care of hygiene also, and we have to see that we are not wasting water. He told Vijay to take bath with a very small amount of water in the bucket. Now what do? He suggested that take water in the bucket and take bath in that much water only. We open the shower and we stand in front of the shower and we take lot of water and to bath. Yes or no? So this is also one way of wastage of water which we should avoid. We should also take water in the bucket and then we should bathe in it. He told Vijay to save the water used for washing his clothes so it could be used again later. See, the water in which the clothes are being washed, we can reuse that water. So in which way we can reuse that water? We can use that water for mopping the floor. Yes or no? If we want to wash the veranda or the gallery of our house, then we can wash with that water, because that water would also have a content of soap in it, so it would solve the dual purpose of cleaning. Yes, this is one way of doing it. So he said that you save the water also which is being used for washing clothes. Vijay was surprised. He had never imagined that there could be a place where water was so scarce. His cousin laughed at Vijay and said, Vijay, you use too much water every day. Soon there will be less rain and you may have the same problem that we are facing now. You should learn to save water. So he was very surprised. Vijay was very surprised because he has never seen such a scarcity of water in his life, and now when he is seeing, he is surprised that ऐसा भी कुछ होता है. and then his cousins are making him understand that you use too much of water, and if you continue doing that, and if the rainfall does not take place at your place, then you would also feel, you would also sense the water scarcity. So you should use water wisely. Even though you have a resources with you, you should use it, you should use it very nicely. You should not waste the resources. Water is so important to people that it has inspired art. Inspired means what? To look upon. That uh, get inspired means to make someone want to get those things. Okay, to do something. प्रोत्साहित करना, इंस्पायर, नॉट प्रोत्साहित करना, टू इंस्पायर मीन्स दैट you make someone want to do something. That is what we call inspiration. Okay, so inspired, it has inspired art, song and poems. Here is a poem about water by Mary Oliver. Mary Oliver is a well-known American poet who loves water. She lives near the ocean and writes many simple but beautiful poems about the nature around her. She writes about the shorebirds, water snakes, humpback whales, the ponds, and the harbor where she likes to take long walks. Okay, now what happens? She is a lady, an American poet, Mary Oliver, and she writes a poem on water, and she lives near the harbor, and she likes to take a long walk near it. So now here there are 2-3 new words which are coming. I'll make you understand harbor. What do you mean by word harbor? A protected area next to the coast for sheltering ship. So this is an area which is very near to the coast. Okay, humpback means what? The whales which are having hump मतलब पीछे ऐसा झुकाव होना. Okay, the hump, can you see on cows there is a hump on the back? In the same way their whales are also there where it is a hump. cow के पीछे एक ऐसा ढलान होता है, that is called hump. Okay, shorebird means what? The bird which can be seen near the edge of the sea or near the seashores. Okay, so these are the 2-3 new words which were coming. Okay, so we'll see a Mary Oliver poem in the in our next page. So now here is activity 5, where they have given the picture of imaginary Vijay, that Vijay is carrying water. Imagine what Vijay will do with the water. Do you imagine him wasting water or using it wisely? Write one sentence describing what Vijay will do with the water. Now what you have to do, they are asking us a question. If you have understood this Water Boy part 1 and part 2 of Vijay, where he was unaware of the scarcity of water and he was wasting the water, to the awareness of the scarcity of water and thinking of not wasting the water, you have to write on your own. What now Vijay is knowing about the scarcity. Now he would be wasting the water, or what he would be doing? According to me, Vijay will not waste water, as he understood the importance of the water and he would use water wisely. But what you feel, what you understood, and what is your thought about it, you have to write it over here. I'm so sorry I missed this page for you. So see in this he is asking what Vijay will do. So according to me, Vijay will not waste the water, as he understood the importance of the water and he would use the water wisely. Okay, I'm so sorry that I forgot to take this page up for you. Okay, and now